Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for Black Eyes with me, Omega, in German Reich. So, we are just trudging along, trying to live our best life as German Reich. And recently we have gained a huge amount of compliance in Poland, and we basically gained core on a number of eastern territories. So that helped a bit with our occupational situation. Now the thing is, the resistance that we got in Poland grew significantly, but it should drop now, not only because the compliance is higher, but also because, this resistance isn't at the level it is sustainable for them, considering our actual policy and the spies that are working on lowering their resistance. So things on that regard are going well. However, we need to decide what we're gonna do here as the next focus. Now I looked around a bit more, and I think we're still gonna go with the Nation Reborn first, because that's gonna lower our stability decline to 0, because we're losing actually 0.1 stability every week, and this will remove it. Plus it is going to give us a bit of a boost in daily political power, which is something that we need. Oh, not need, but we can use it. So let's start with the Nation Reborn, after which I want to go to pressure Yugoslavia, which is something that I have been told about in the comments. I actually searched for this focus a bit and I just missed it. So my kudos go to Loreniopsa. Loreniopsa is the one who mentioned that. So thank you very much, and we're gonna do that next. So let's go with Nation Reborn first, and then we're gonna go with pressuring Yugoslavia. Actually, while we're at the topic of focuses, I also noticed that there's Operation Margarethe and Margarethe 2, or Margarethe, or Margarethe 2, which makes Hungary and Romania into Reichskommissariat, but it requires a surrender progress in them. I guess that means they need to be invaded by Soviet Union, and then we can make them a vassal. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I need to check what that means. I'm not familiar with that operation, even in theoretical level. Anyway, we also finished the first of the industrial focuses of the next year, which is guilds and colleges, giving us extra production efficiency retention, 20% extra efficiency growth, base of 3 extra percent, and dockyard output of extra 5%. Now we're doing all of these, so I think we're gonna go with construction next, because that's gonna boost our construction speed. And we also need to get the next level in improved rubber processing and the chemical industry 3, after which we are going to turn back into pushing towards military as much as we can. Now, I specified before that the thing that we need the most is the preparation for the attack on Britain. So we'll see how that's gonna go. They should still fight us here, which they are. And our efficiency is magnificent, though I don't understand why their efficiency is so good as well. But we're killing them. We're killing them faster than they are killing us, which is, I guess, all that we need here. We should also be shooting you down. We're just disrupting you for some reason. Let's go with interception here. That ought to make it so that you die an honorable death. Here we are. Well, turns out we probably really need more aircraft here. So one of you can go over here. And we do have more in... Where are you? All the way over there, and you'll finish training, so you can go to here and do interception here. Currently the fighting here is the thing that's the most interesting for me, because shooting them down even if 1 by 1 is the best thing we can do, holding them at bay while we build our forces is actually the right way to go here. Yeah, amount of fighters is increasing. We should probably even think about building some anti-air. We do have some in here, but nowhere near enough. I haven't finished researching those technologies, which is a bummer. That is... wait. That is gonna make it much more expensive. Oh, I haven't done any. Dude, the entrenchments would be pretty good, but we still have these ones to deal with. Housing... the next level of housing is actually really interesting. That one gives 0.2% recruitable population and extra vehicle stability of 0.2, which is amazing. That's gonna assure that our stability is at max and we don't need anything. Right now I don't think we can actually do any of those focuses that would, events or decisions that would increase our stability. Assurances of war propaganda we could do, but we need 100 political power for that. Anyway, antibiotics have came to us and they brought us a really good growth in population of 5% and trickle back for all headquarter detachments. An antibiotic is a type of antimicrobial substance active against bacteria and is the most important type of antibacterial agent for fighting bacterial infections. Antibiotic medications are widely used for treatment and prevention of such infections. They may either kill or inhibit the growth of bacteria. Oh yes, they do. They certainly do, and I can vouch for that myself. Healthcare improvements. More trickle back. Multiple vaccines. Oh, but for population of +6. That is something that we really need. 180 days for more rubber. How much are we getting? 76, and we're actually exporting to Italy now. Considering the future, it would be a good investment, but we really don't need it right now. And the chemical industry is way ahead of time. So let's go with housing. Oh, wait. Fuel gain per oil plus 10%. Yeah, that's something that we need. That is definitely something that we need. How's the oil trade? Kingdom of Romania. Yeah, they're really not doing all that good in sniping us. So let's more pressure on Venezuela and stop importing that much from other areas. Okay, you guys need to focus on here now. So that is the way this is gonna happen. We no longer get the winter heating, which is great. You can go up here as well. We need to start shooting them down, and of course they immediately move to another place. They've been extremely ineffective with the bombing strategy. Yeah, and boy, we got more factories done. Keeps increasing. We're down to 46 here. Yeah, we're full on factories, so once we're done with that, the next factory is actually going to be an extra, giving us a bit of breathing space. Okay, naval mines. Naval mines. I think we can... No, what am I doing? What is it? Shift right click? No. Oh yeah, it is. Now we can add an additional territory. Yeah. Someone in the comments also mentioned this. I thought that it was the issue that we can only have 5 areas at the same time, which it was. Which is why I mentioned in the previous episode that we will need more like squadrons to be able to go into other areas. Okay, dispersed industry 4 is amazing. That is a technology to die for, because that one gives us extra 19% factory output, bomb vulnerability lowers by 10%, and max victories in the state increased by 18%. Oh god, basic fighter factories is actually really good. Uniform factories, that increases the maxes. But that one is just a flat out bonus to output. And dispersed industry 5. That one's gonna be useful. Okay, go with the housing. That way we will eliminate and actually get a decent extra bonus. Right now we are at 2.8%. I'm avoiding increasing the brackets as much as I can, because they have really nasty bonus, or not bonuses, nasty malices in this case. Like if we went to 80 into 40, the recruitable population would increase by almost 1%, but vehicle stability would start dropping, recovery rate would drop, mobilization speed, division experience gain, everything would drop. Okay, and we finished the next level in the core operations, which gave us extra daily command power gain, 5% extra max, I think, yeah. And maximum bonuses to army experience, air and navy experience. And all headquarters get extra organization and strength. Amazing. What does the next one do? Same thing. Also give, yeah, extra army group size. So we need the artillery training, I think, next. Though, no, this one is still ahead of time. $204 days. I think that is ahead of time. 204 days. Yeah, it is slightly ahead of time, but not by a whole lot. We wanted to lower the supply consumption as well. Fuel capacity. There's just so many useful technologies. But let's go for the artillery, because when you have a special units for all mobile battalions, oh god, so many things that we need. But we're gonna start with the artillery, because we're using that quite a lot. And honestly, I was thinking of starting to train the Atlantic infantry divisions. I wonder how many we could do. 11 is still fine, 16 is still fine, 21 is still fine. Okay, 22, 27 is a problem. Okay, so if we went with, what are you missing? Handheld anti-tank and light anti-tank. Okay, so I think we can go with 25 for now. And we don't even have the manpower. Yeah, that would exhaust our manpower to an absolute maximum. Jesus. Well, okay. I guess we'll just have to... Dang it. Well, let's look at it from the point of how much we need. We have some of these armies going. So you need 5. You need 10. And the army up here... wait, let's take it back. Okay, I got... You need 3. And we are not defending this area at all. Okay, so if I added these areas, that would be 7. So if I'm counting correctly, that's 22. And we have enough for 22. That's actually really good thing. But that also means that we are completely out of men. Well, okay. Everyone is gonna be in the army next. Cool. Really cool. cool. Well, fine, but I mean, this is gonna free up our armies for better stuff. And we're getting 3,013 monthly and extra 150, so that's roughly 3,500 monthly. Also puts into perspective that we should start doing these recruitment centers. Assembly line production. Yeah, we're getting all these huge bonuses now. That is gonna be a game changer for us. So where are you? You're over here. Production efficiency cap increased by 15%, base by 5. But lowers the civilian and military construction speed, but that is fine, I think, at this point. And we're gonna go even higher. My god. Division training time. Remove the attrition here. Entrenchment, speed factor, land forts, max entrenchment. Fuel capacity, 47 days, coal liquefaction, rubber processing. Well, we need you to be here somewhere. So what would be the best thing to throw you in? I'm thinking we might actually go with the defense works, that's extra entrenchment. And 1 point might not seem like too much, but coupled with the anti-air construction, it's going to be amazing. Let's just go with it. And the last one that we should get... Wait, did we get all of them already? I thought there was one more. No, there is one more. Factory floor training. And you're going to probably go to engineering and start working on the improved decimator radar, because that is something that we need. We still don't have the recon radios researched, which is a tough sell, but I think we're fine. So tell me what's going on here. Yeah, it's dropping like a rock, and compliance should be increasing. Norway though is increasing. That is really weird. Why? Why is Norway increasing? Draft dodging, that is absolutely fine, but that's weird. That is weird. Anyway, Nation Reborn. With the capital cities of the victors of the Great War in our hands, we can finally cast off the shadow of our defeat. A new age is dawning for Germany. So extra 150 political power and removes the bitter loser, which is something that we should have gotten rid of long time ago. So now let's see. Continental oil. The Wehrmacht makes out the bulk of the Axis forces and it is in need of fuel. The Romanian oil fields are critical for the operations, I guess, of our machines of war. With some economical incentivization, we surely get them to give us a cut of their oil production. So how much are we producing? We're producing 55 and getting 8. Okay, so that is important. Russia and Yugoslavia, the same thing. And we need to start bolstering our allies if we want to have a chance against the enemies, but which one? 25 days or 35 days? Or actually, did we get access to that one little tiny... We did! Underground factories! Factory bomb vulnerability and 4 military factories, which isn't really all that much, but the 20% research bonus is gonna be great. An expanded Reichsarbeiterdienst and Atlantic Wall. So, I mean, the 4 factories are not all that great. More expansions. Expand industry. So many things. Okay, let's start with the oil. That is the machine that... oh, that is not the machine. That is something that we actually use to run our machine. Okay, and we can get the SS. So one thing after another. We're done here. That's amazing. We're not done with the Navy Commando. Not by a long shot. Spirit of the Army. Proper heritage. Political power gain. Opposition law cost. Bayonets. Quick improvisation. Elevated engineering core. Entrenchment speed factor. Professional officer core. Land doctrine research speed. Army advisor. Those are templates. Ideological loyalty would be great, but we would need to be communist for that, so no. Tip of the spear would also be great, but that one require elite forces. So instead, let's get state serves the military, I guess. And as far as the political power goes, oh, we're missing two guys here. I guess we had Rudolf Hess. So what are you, xenophobe? Because stability, nope. Fascist. Production efficiency, retention and growth. Factory bomb vulnerability, repair speed. Supply consumption minus 4%. Decryption increased. Escort efficiency. Naval base and railway. So this one would lower supply consumption by 4%, which is amazing. This one increases research speed but lowers recruitable population. That's a big no-no. This one gives us production growth and refitting speed. And this one gives us resource gain efficiency but increases resources to market. Fuel gain per oil is also increased. Storage. What about the second one? Ministry of Propaganda. Oh, recruitable population factor, vehicle stability and war support. Communist, conservative, political power, fearmonger, rallier. I think we're gonna go with Ministry of Propaganda, because radio technologies, I don't care about that, but vehicle stability and population recruitment factor is amazing. And that means our vehicle change is now positive, 0.1. Empire of Greater Japan demands French Indochina. Taking advantage of the French weakness in light of the struggle in Europe, the Empire of Greater Japan has coerced the new government into surrendering their control over colony in Indochina. Japanese troops have already moved to occupy. Nice. Okay, so they're doing their job. Now, where did we... Nice! We sink a British destroyer. Good. And we got 3 dockyards. So does that mean that we finished something somewhere? I don't know. Well, okay, we finished some of these. Which means I can probably throw you up for upgrades. Which is gonna be a bit more costly, but ought to work well in our favor. Okay, and you are now done. You are now done. So you get the torpedo attack, depth charges and everything. So I think I can actually put you here. Base you in here. And put you on... Oh, I can't. Well, okay, let's put you on patrol for now. More patrols mean more benefits for us and more spotting. So what's going on here? Yep, we're shooting them down. That is amazing. This area, I don't care. Yeah, they're... Okay, they're throwing more units at us, but we're bleeding them out. Unless they have like a million factories on it, they're bleeding out much faster than we are. Fighters. Okay, let's remember this number now. 2,155. So let's see it in a couple of days if it's going down. Okay, Operation 25. What is Operation 25? Kingdom of Yugoslavia. Oh, okay, so that allows us to declare war on Yugoslavia. Cool. So we don't really need to do much there. We don't really need the pressure Yugoslavia, it seems. Which is great, to be quite honest. Yeah, I always hated this this terrain, because there's so many ways how this can go wrong. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're getting the tanks, and yeah, we're starting to get some manpower here. Oh, and I forgot about the deployment of the SS. So this is probably gonna take us into a negative. So SS Kampfgruppe Nord. A Führer's order was given, which said, as for the SS units, there is to be formed a new SS Gebirgsbrigade formed by volunteering Norwegians and Finns. An Austrian SS regiment is to be attached, and the remaining units are to be deployed from the Kampfgruppe Nord. A unit by Finnish volunteers was never formed in this case, but a Norwegian one soon came true. The Freiwilligen Ski-Kompanie Norwegian, later FRW Ski Battalion Norwegian. It was formed in February 1941 in Norway as SS Kampfgruppe Nord. Okay, and the 1st Infantry Brigade. The 1st SS Infantry Brigade was a unit of the German Waffen-SS formed from the former concentration camp guards for service in the Soviet Union behind the main front line during the Second World War. They conducted Nazi security warfare in the rear of the advancing German troops and took part in the Holocaust. The unit also filled gaps in the front line when called upon in emergencies. In 1944, the brigade was used as the cadre for the formation of the SS Division Horst Wessel. Okay, so that's 2 more SS Waffen. What do you give us? So this is the Kampfgruppe Nord. And that's actually not a good... Yeah, these are just defensive units. So let's assign them to the Waffen-SS and have them there. And we're mobilizing, because we got the extra thingy. Housing 2 gives us... Do we not have housing 1? What are you trying to tell me, game? Now we're doing housing 3. Oh, housing 1 doesn't give a bonus, just housing 2, housing 3, and then housing 4, and housing 5. Okay, okay. That's actually gonna give us quite a lot of manpower. Nice. Well, every man counts. Foreign influence. Nice. Foreign influences. So what's going on here? Still not shooting these guys down. I don't know why. No, we are. Okay, good. And here... Yeah. We are killing them. I saw like 7 there, but... Oh, not great. Factory floor training. That's the last one we got. And the factory floor training is... Production efficiency, retention, growth, efficiency base, and factory repair speed. Awesome. Does it have any description? Nope. So you will now go with the improved dosimetric radar. And the Pax Americana. Looking to the conflict on the other continents, Franklin Delano Roosevelt has announced a new foreign policy program intended to keep the pace at home. Oh, peace at home. Not pace, peace at home. Any government on the American continent may appeal to the United States for military protection should they feel threatened by their neighbors. While not a guarantee of any particular state, the desire for peace in America is no longer just a dream, but official American policy. So we got the new Stukas ready. Let's see what's new with them. The Junkers 87D series was an attempt to correct the vulnerabilities exposed in the early stages of the war. Armor protection of the plane was increased along with the installation of the dual-barrel 7.92mm machine gun in the rear. A new, more powerful engine, the UMO 211J, was installed, allowing the aircraft to carry up to 1,800 kilograms of bombs. In addition, fuel capacity was increased, and the option to install drop tanks to the wings could allow a flight time for 4 hours. Due to major changes, obsolete cannot be converted. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. And we wanted the next naval bomber, this one, which requires the 88 A-17. Wait. No, that's the, and requires A4, which is this one. Okay, let's get the next Heinkel first, because with that one we can put into production immediately. And yeah, we got 151 of those in reserve. I actually kind of like to have these small groups, because they are better organized. Okay, 53, which allows me to move you to 50. And can we do one more of the Stukas, or are those the older ones? Yeah, okay, that would be the older ones, but actually that doesn't matter all that much, so you guys are gonna drill. Yeah, shooting them down. Nice, got these super heavy armor piercing shells. Happy about that. They were down here, right? Yeah. By increasing the weight of our shells even further, we can further improve their capability against armored targets. Amazing. Now, okay, we really need to start looking into submarines. So let's get the submarine hull advanced, because that is going to be our next focus. Completed, because we're done with everything else. And this one is going to be really important. Okay, so they threw in more fighters here as well. Here as well. You can see the casualties ramping up for them. And wherever they come... Wait, what did I... More ground crews? No, that's not what I wanted. How much are we producing per day? Because we should now be really very high weight production here. On the, yeah, 3.64 per day, and we are nowhere near maximum efficiency. We're gonna get to like 6. Yeah, 6 seems like an attainable thing here. So we get the new Panzerkampfwagen 4 chassis done. Wait, where are you? Here. Which is great, but we're really not using those, so not a whole lot can be said from my side. Let's look at some of these. I know that I'm researching them blindly, but I think they're going to be good. And we're going to get a nice upgrade finally to our light anti-tank. Good. So next, yeah, because we're going to have spare factories now, let's start getting these artillery spotter planes. So anti-tank factories are not something that I am really doing much of. Yeah, we have one there, which actually means that we're short on it. Let's throw in 4 for now. The upgrades and everything are going to be kind of massive. We should be working on multiple factories. Yeah, we're working on increasing the tank capacity as well, pretty dramatically. So that's gonna allow us to put. Wait, so we get 10. It's gonna cost 60. So you got 6 by 1. So let's put 2 more here. 2 more here. I don't think we need more on the... No, actually we will need way more on the Tauchpanzers too. So let's do it like this. And how's the... So we're working quite exclusively on, on the factories to make tanks. But we are really not working all that much on anything else really here. Okay, that's fine. Essen, Franken and Thüringen. Let's throw in some more of these as well. Okay, you are gonna go right here. Throw you up here and throw you. We cannot have a decreasing number of factories here really. The civilian ones, I mean. So let's throw in one more somewhere. Okay, we can put one more in here. Cool. So we're facilitating the ability to have more. Vault Ace appears. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can see the number going down. Motor fighters. Okay, that is a big decrease. Wasn't there something like 2,155? Jesus, I don't know what's happening. Okay, and we got a huge amount of units. New ones, that is. So, you... Wait. Wait, what did I do? God damn it. Okay, so let's do it like this. So we can go to the motorisierte army. And you guys go here. You guys go here. All of you will supplement the armies that we already have. Okay, we'll put 4, actually 5 of them over here. And we have one more, that's the Waffen SS. Here we have the infantry army. Panzer army, Panzer army. And we should get one more motorized. Okay, so we actually don't have one extra motorized, so that was a miscalculation on my side. So let's get one more motorized and check if we can do something with them. Oh, we actually have some motorized here. We could change it slightly if we did this. And support anti-air would help. And we got enough for that. Oh, we don't have enough experience for that. Okay, let's do it this way. And am I training them? No, I haven't put them on training. So let's do this. Just one more though. Just one more. And again, I got enough political power here to do something. I would love to increase population that we can draft, to be precise. Or the supply consumption. Division speed is increased. Decryption, escort efficiency, less air accidents. All these are great. This is growth and retention and vulnerability. The fuel green oil, and you don't even extra resources. Yeah, let's get front from poppin'. I think that's gonna help us. So we got the Romanian oil done. Okay, I guess that's fine now. Going down this way I don't think is that good. Let's go with the underground factories, because those 4 extra are gonna play a large role. Romania agrees to cooperation. Our negotiators have returned empty with smiles and forms with the Prime Minister's signature. Wait, what? Our negotiators have returned empty with smiles? That's so weird. And forms the Prime Minister's signature. The Romanian government has acquiesced to investment by our new oil corporation. So... oh god. Look at that. Okay, Romania has no fuel. I think we got it all. Nice. The French Republic has joined us in war. It's a bit weird. And we need way more tungsten here. Not sure what it's all about. I guess we started... oh yeah, that's probably because we started upgrading some of the ships. Okay, but this situation is great. I don't think we actually need any oil from you anymore. Yeah, we don't. Just more than good on everything else. Yeah, this is great. Arms deal. Sure, let's sell. That is great. So what's going on here? Okay, we get the control here. In most cases. They're still trying it. No longer get the effects from France's fallen. Okay, how's the radar situation here now? We got radar's coverage pretty handy. Romania, no, Iraq wants to join us. Okay. This is the invasion of Iraq by the British. I don't think we'll be able to stop them in any way. That's just too far. And how's the situation in South Africa looking? Okay, they're being pushed back. Yugoslavia in the Axis. We received a message from Belgrade today asking for Yugoslavia's inclusion into the Axis. We must carefully consider our options here. On the one hand, Yugoslavia is a powerful force in the Balkans and could be a useful ally going forward. However, this also prevents us from splitting that country up into more pliable pieces. Furthermore, we will be unable to enforce any more territorial demands upon them. Now, we are going to accept this because historically they have done exactly that and had an internal coup, and within a couple of days they backed out of the Axis, after which the Axis has invaded. So we know what's going to happen here. We're going to go historical path and just let them make fools of themselves. Sure, I think we could start working on this one. Breakthrough, soft attack, armor increases, speed increases, cost also increases, piercing is much higher. That is something that we really are using. Swapped armor design, that's also something that we are really using. Now let's start with this one for now. We do have time. So you guys. Oh, we get our first München class. Amazing. What a treat. What a treat. Welcome to the service. And we get 2 more destroyers as well. So you guys go to the drilling fleet. Right off the bat. We got 2 trained Zerstörers, which we can assign to the main fleet. Nice. So this is the München class ship München. Okay, so Yugoslavia has joined us, which is great. I'm happy about that, but I think that it's not gonna last much longer. You're a lone wolf, huh? Oh, let's go with the concealment expert and smoke screen specialist, because you are a training fleet. You are the mine layers. Sure, isn't there someone here who would do the mine laying? See what we need. What's it called? Blockade runner. I don't think we have a new blockade runner there. Yeah, we got you. Actually, no. That is perfect. That is perfect. You go. That's the guy for the job, right there. Okay, more factories to the anti-tanks. Trade is booming. Oh, you know what was this? That was the resources to market. That was the resources to the market. Okay, more factories are being constructed. Improved catalytic cracking. Yeah, let's sell 100 equipment. And we finished the research of the oil. Amazing. So, we can start focusing on our army again. Now we're researching the spotter planes. So the next logical step is mechanization. And we are gonna skip this one and go just directly to the better model with higher defense, higher breakthrough, higher soft attack, higher everything, even a max speed. It's gonna be a bit before we can do this, but our tank divisions are gonna be completely mechanized. That is something that I know we're gonna do. Okay, we're starting to be done with the tanks. That is really good. So I think I can just add another division here immediately. Actually, no. No, we don't have enough. I think this one will be done in about a time when we should start doing the next one. And we haven't really done much with you. I don't know, if we threw you into the 1940s, that's gonna kill our tanks. It's gonna make you so much better. So much better. And we'll gain so many tanks, but the efficiency will be so much better. And if we threw you into the 1941, it would mean that we are we need more heavy tanks. Oh, not heavy tanks, medium tanks. This production is nowhere near enough. 29. So this is 10. This is 6. So 10 and that's 18. That's 28. And you get 6. Yeah, let's go like this, because we are still constructing some of those factories. Each one gives 9. Okay, like this, I think it is fine. We're actually gonna start killing the light tanks production soon. Women allowed, women encouraged. Lowers the consumer goods factories. Increases recruitable. But lowers the cap and starts lowering stability. Nope. General mobilization is fine. Warmongering. What does this one do? Justify offensive war. Nothing really good. Yeah, that's not something that we want. High civilian fuel. Users gain efficiency, all building construction speed. Yeah, that's just a way how to get extra stability. 2 years draft. What about a 3 years draft? Oh god. It lowers the output factor. Starts to lower that. Yeah, I guess this is the way we want to go. Okay, high taxes, this is all fine. I want the total mobilization, but this one requires sportspower speech, and sportspower speech can only be taken after we have declared war on Soviet Union. Unfortunately. So that is blocking us from doing that. So I guess the only thing that we can really do here now is get the Heinkel. Antonia, medium bomber. No, Heinkel. Get me the Heinkel. Speaking of which, 48 flying boats. 123 naval bombers. Yeah, we can do another naval bomber. Naval bomber squadron. Deploy it here. Okay. Gotcha. And your range is awful. This would be the place for the flying boats that we spoke about. But those are still far limited, but you both can actually operate here. So let's see if we can do something there. I'm not sure if we'll be ever able to catch someone. Yeah, the efficiency is just garbage. Well, it's increasing. Sea lane defense. Amazing. So sea lane defense gives us naval hit chance plus 1%, escort efficiency plus 5, screening efficiency plus 1. All battleships gets extra organization of 1, cruisers surface detection and sub-detection extra 5%, and organization plus 4. And we can actually go next with convoy doctrine. We could go subcoing, but considering we want to start dealing with subs, this increases max range. What is something that submarine doctrine here? Submarine speed while retreating, attack, lowers their visibility, torpedo defense. Yeah, let's do this one. Because submarines are something that we will need to get. And I actually think that even in their current state, I can base you guys in Brest. Is it because of these areas? Kaiser Wilhelm II dies. Our Kaiser father Wilhelm II has passed away in the Netherlands this morning. While still deeply unpopular with the Reich, his son has done much to rehabilitate his image. He will be given a full state funeral as is proper. Why can't I go there? Can send you here. Okay, I'll need to do this, right? No, it's just it's out of range. Okay, you all move in here, and then we're gonna move you there. I think that's just how we're gonna do it. And we're gonna start hunting in these two areas. Kaiser Wilhelm II. Wilhelm II, the last Kaiser of the German Empire, passed away today at the age of 82. Wilhelm fled into exile in the Netherlands at the conclusion of the Great War, after abdicating the throne and vowing never to return to Germany until the monarchy has been restored. He assumed the throne in 1888 upon the death of his grandfather Wilhelm I and his father Frederick III, who only reigned for 99 days. His oldest son, the former Crown Prince Wilhelm, who commanded the 5th Army during the Great War, is now the new head of the House of Hohenzollern. Okay, we finished a cannon research, so let's go with this one next. I'll just start working on you. Open turret, what is this one for? We also need the sloped armor design, double differential transmission, add an armor, armor recovery. Fuel capacity, reliability. I actually have a defense and breakthrough. That's kind of interesting, but way too ahead of time. I guess what do we need for the Tigers and the later tanks? Well, we need everything. Double differential transmission, improved gasoline engines. Okay, so that's something that we need to do first. Improved gasoline engines. And we got 3 dockyards, which means that we can actually redesign some of the subs that we have. These ones. Or actually, we might just go ahead and start producing new ones. Though we are researching new submarines. What is your range? You have an amazing range, so you are definitely someone I want to deal with. Okay, you have a dagger gun, which is increasing your visibility. Let's get you this one. We have better submarine stealth. Okay, let's get that. A 16.7 is great. Better damage control. And landing gear. Okay, you can't actually, but you have a good torpedo attack nonetheless. So this is fine. And changing this one to 4 tubes would mean we're basically building a new sub here. So let's keep it like this. And you are the type 1A. You're different. Oh, we got 2 types here. Okay, let's improve these guys first, because that is better. Okay, there's more of them and they will be a bit more stealthy. Torpedo attack, extra hydrophone. Okay, so torpedo attack goes up slightly, reliability goes up, manpower goes down. That's interesting. Sub-visibility is down to 15. And their surface detection increases. And I don't want to give you mine weighing, because that makes no sense. Okay, and you are going to be the type... type B, 7B. So let's save this. And upgrade you guys. That is going to be our goal here. So now you are here. Can I send you there if I just allow this? No, why the hell not? What is... Why can't I make this your home base? Duct in Thundern. Wait, do I need to... Yeah, I think I need to change your... Change your home? Something like that? This is bizarre. Enable automatic I guess I'm too tired for this, to be quite honest. Source chips. Because that one makes automatic reinforcements. Docked in the Fondern. Norwegian coast. This is weird. Why can't I... Hold. Well, I can still do it like this and send you out to convoy raiding in the Gulf of Biscay. And then while you're there, you just see convoy raiding. Damn, I think I'm missing something here. Oh, and I'm actually gonna make you engage at own risk. Okay. Anyway, this episode has been long as hell. Considering we got control of this area, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. Okay, and you guys now can go there. Okay, so now you can go there. I am confused. Okay, so let's... Well, this one. We're just gonna tell it the trade routes to avoid it. And can we... Wait, stop. And I want you on convoy raiding in this area and this area. Okay, so that's how we're doing. I guess it was still seeing it as blocked. Awesome, and we are already engaging someone. Actually, we sunk British transport and we're being hunted, but that's fine. And housing 3 has been finished, which will give us more manpower. Good, a very long episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've moved quite a ways. We probably got more München cruisers now? No, they're still in production. Damn, you guys are taking a sweetest time. But yeah, they're gonna be done in the next 2 months. Awesome, that's gonna be a huge boost. Our main battle fleet is just scary as hell, though we need more Zerstörers there, which we are training, so that is good. And the light cruisers also work as screens, so we will be fine. We got 22 screens to quite a lot of battleships, but yeah, that's gonna be fine. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.